All right, everybody, and welcome. Here we go. Welcome, everybody, to Monday Night Raw. We're live from the Excel Center in Hartford, Connecticut. I am Hype the Commentator, and thank you for joining me just a little over 48 hours removed from Backlash. We kick off with the Judgment Day. Oh, yeah, and hello again, everybody, and I am Hype the Commentator. The World Heavyweight Champion, Damian Priest. The Prince, Finn Balor. JD McDonough. And the injured Dirty Dominic Mysterio are here. And let's take a look at the King and Queen of the Ring, the women's tournament. Baszler, Vega, Sky, Natalya, Asuka, Valkyria, Ivy Nile, and Zoe Stark We still have more to come this Friday, more first round qualifiers. Let's take a look at the men's side. McIntyre and Balor. McIntyre is not clear to compete. Dragunov and Ricochet. Kofi and Mysterio, and then Gunther and Sheamus. Yep, King Balor has a nice ring to it. Oh, he is not getting a first round bye. Oh my. Main event, Jey Uso, the Yeet Master, is the new opponent for Finn Balor in the first round of the King of the Ring tournament. What a huge replacement The Yeets. Monday Night Raw has become Yeet World. Yeet. Making sure, General Manager Adam Pearce making sure that Finn Balor does not get a first round bye in the prestigious King of the Ring tournament. Making sure that Finn Balor has to earn it if he wants to go from being the Prince to the King. Main event, Jey Uso and Finn Balor will kick off Monday Night Raw. And there we go. When we come back, what a match we are going to have to open up Monday Night Raw. What an incredible scene here in Hartford. A loud crowd. And the King of the Ring tournament starts live, and it's next. Jey Uso. Finn Balor next. And my mic wasn't on, so this doesn't even matter. None of that mattered. All right, this match continues. And Balor going after Jey Uso, sending Uso face first. Ducks under. Boom, what a right. And another right. Sending Balor in the corner. Jey Uso jumps up and over Finn Balor. Ooh, what a right. Nails Balor. And a yeet. The Yeet Master is yeeting on Raw. And what I was saying before while I was unmuted was this is a very interesting bout after what we saw this past Saturday. But Balor goes to the cover. And only enough for a 2 count. And what a forearm to the back of the neck. And what I was saying was Jey Uso took out Balor after having to clear house to take out the Judgment Day so he could feel like he could have a fair one-on-one match with Damian Priest. After clearing JD McDonough, main event Jey Uso nailed Finn Balor with a wicked spear on the outside, but that gave Damian Priest enough time to recover, and Damian Priest would nail main event Jey Uso with an avalanche south of heaven. You know what they say, what goes up must come down. Gravity is a beautiful thing, but definitely not for Jey Uso, who was on the receiving end of that south of heaven, which allowed Damian Priest to leave Lyon France as still the World Heavyweight Champion. And right now, Jey Uso is not where he wants to be in the center of the ring. Finn Balor is in control right now. He's got control. Finn Balor keeping the pace slow. Blocking off the airway of Jey Uso. Jey Uso trying to break free. Sends Finn Balor to the corner, to the ropes. Thunderous chop. A response from Balor and a shot to the midsection. Jey sent face first in the top turnbuckle. Now Balor driving the shoulder into the midsection. Working on Jey Uso. Working on breaking him down. Goes to the cover. 1. Only enough for a 2 count there. Trying to beat the living Yeet. Trying to yeet the Yeet out of main event Jey Uso. And main event Jey Uso now brought back up to his feet, but a right from Balor sends Uso right back to the mat. Jey Uso trying to get back up. Balor pulls main event Jey Uso back up. And King of the Ring was where Austin 316 was born. In response to Jake the Snake Roberts, and Jey Uso would love to be not just the Yeet Master, but the King of Yeets. And you can hear the Yeet chants going throughout the XL Center here in Hartford, Connecticut. And Balor looking to take a breather on the other side as Jey rolled him inside there, as Jey rolled Balor inside the ring. Jey coming in hot, but boom! What a blow to the midsection of Jey Uso. And throughout this match so far, Jey Uso has been working on the midsection. Balor's working on the midsection of Jey Uso. Jey Uso sent face first into the ring post. Now Jey Uso sent over our announce desk. Things are really picking up. And now Finn Balor mocking main event Jey Uso. Can main event Jey Uso find his way back in this one, this first round match? And we are back during commercial break. Main event, Jey Uso was able to turn things around. Going into commercial break, Balor was in control after sending main event Jey Uso over our announce desk. But now it seems Balor is taking control once again with these clubbing blows to the head of main event Jey Uso. Snapmare. And Balor, boom, what a drop kick to the side of the head. Goes for the cover. This could be it. Gets the leg. Kick out at 2. Main event Jey Uso stays in this one. Jey Uso try a last-minute replacement for Drew McIntyre, who was not medically cleared to compete after dealing with an injury that he mocked CM Punk about, saying that he still competed for a bit even while he was injured, and Punk decided not to show up to work because he was injured. That same hate for CM Punk cost him his World Heavyweight Championship that he had the newly won World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania to El Campeon, Damian Priest, who took advantage and cashed in and leaving McIntyre champion for about 4 minutes. And now Jey Uso is fighting back against Finn Balor. Here comes a mega clubbing yeet. Boom, what a clubbing yeet to Finn Balor. The Prince looking to become the king. It might not happen, but maybe I spoke too soon. Send to the ring apron. Step up Enziguri from main event Jey Uso. Jey Uso heads up to the top. Gonna fly. High cross body. Catches Balor. Goes to the cover. Could this be it? Oh, and Balor kicks out at 2. Let's take a look at this again. That in slow motion. That high cross body. Jey Uso taking flight. Perhaps a second away from advancing in the King of the Ring tournament, but not quite, as Balor is fighting through. The Prince who could be king. The Prince who wants to become the king. Of course, I'm talking about Finn Balor, the Prince. And now Finn Balor not all where he wants to be. Oh, what a clothesline. Balor explodes out of the corner. And intercepting Jey Uso out of nowhere. Stomp right to the chest. Now Balor goes to work on the chest of Jey Uso. Balor's been working on the midsection and chest of main event Jey Uso throughout this match. And that's smart because it creates exhaustion. It blocks off the airway. It makes it harder for him to breathe. And once again, that elbow dropped. 1, 2. That another near fall for Balor, who thought he had it, who thought he was going to advance right then and there, but it wasn't enough to keep Uso down for the 3. And the Prince measuring up. Main event Jey Uso ducks. And now, perhaps thinking a sling blade, but it gets blocked. Super kick to the midsection. What a right. Super kick connects flush on the jaw. And now in position, Jey Uso gonna take flight again. Boom. Nope, but Balor gets out of harm's way. Shotgun drop kick sends Jey into the corner. We could be a matter of moments away from seeing the Prince advancing one step closer to becoming the king. And a coup de grace, but this time Jey Uso blocks the big move. Spear! 1, 2. Oh, but Finn Balor kicks out. Finn Balor kicks out. There is still hope for, but look who's here. Drew McIntyre is here. Who's not medically cleared is here. Rolls up 1, 2, kicks out. Sling blade from Balor. And now Balor is reeling. He's measuring. Spear! And main event Jey Uso does it with a wicked spear. Advances into the tournament. What should have been Drew McIntyre's spot is now main event Jey Usos, and Jey Uso advances to becoming the king of Yeats. It could very well be the scenario come May 25th in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. Let's take a look at this. And now Jey Uso advances. He will either face Ilya Dragunov or Ricochet. Jey Uso moves along. And Drew McIntyre is fuming. McIntyre knows this was supposed to be his spot. He was supposed to be celebrating his victory, but instead, main event Jey Uso leaves Hartford, Connecticut with the victory. There is Ivy Nile, who has a big match in the women's tournament first round of the Queen of the Ring, as she takes on Zoe Stark, who we can see getting prepared. Zoe Stark has had quite the rise in WWE. And what a match that's going to be between two of the heavy hitters in the women's division. And the champ is here. The man has come around to Hartford, Connecticut. Becky Lynch is here. The women's world champion. All right, we are in the capital of Connecticut tonight, Hartford, Connecticut, in the XL Center, home of the Yukon Huskies. And later tonight, we will see the renewal of the huge rivalry between Sheamus and Gunther, going back to Clash of the Castle 2022 September for the Intercontinental Championship. What about this was? This was as hard-hitting as it gets. These two literally destroyed each other, gave it everything they got. The back gave out of Sheamus, power bomb, and then a lariat. And then it was enough to pick up the victory against Sheamus, and Gunther left. Cardiff still the Intercontinental Champion, but with no Intercontinental Championship, Sheamus says, you know, kick the man, shoot the man while the man is down. With Gunther being without the Intercontinental Championship, this is Sheamus' time to end the trilogy in the way he wants it to end. Oh, look. Look who's here. At least Punk was finally able to get out of the WWE headquarters. And now Punk has made it to the XL Center in Hartford, Connecticut. Here. And the fans are electric. We can already hear them. Once I can't even imagine what happens when Drew McIntyre finds out. Can you imagine when Drew McIntyre finds out that the moment he left, CM Punk arrived here in Hartford, Connecticut? Drew McIntyre is going to be absolutely livid, but CM Punk said he had something to say. What in the world does the best in the world have to say? He seemed very amped up about a message he has for the WWE Universe. Arm looks pretty good. Punk doing a great job on the Backlash Countdown, wishing that he was in Lyon, France, but the fans in Lyon gave it their all for CM Punk when they saw him on the screen. Wow. Quite the words from CM Punk. CM Punk continues to live in Drew McIntyre's head rent free. Punk still waiting. Punk's music is playing, but Punk's just waiting. Ricochet and Ilya Dragunov coming up later tonight. But we have singles action. And for women's singles action, the former WWE Women's Champion. The former WWE Women's Champion, Io Sky. The WWE draft is taking full effect with Damage Control now being on Monday Night Raw. And Io Sky turns her attention to Natalya next. All right, here we go. First round match. Queen of the Ring tournament. It is Iyo Sky and Natalya. The veteran Natalya taking on Iyo Sky. Iyo Sky might be able to pick up a thing or two from Natalya, who has many years of in-ring experience, being one of the last trainees at the Heart Dungeon. And tickets go on sale this Thursday for SummerSlam, which will take place in Cleveland. In fact, SummerSlam is the next premium live event that will take place in the United States, which is crazy. We are having a crazy year of premium live events all over the world, just like this past Saturday in Lyon, France, where the crowd took over the show. What a decibel-destroying crowd that was. All right, the bells run. This match is underway. They're still going to lock up. Natalya, wrist control over Iyo Sky. And Natalya looking to win the Queen of the Ring. She would become the Queen of Hearts, if you will. And Iyo Sky trying to hold on. But Natalya breaks free. Throwaway Northern Lights suplex. One, only enough for a 1 count there. The former WWE Women's Champion kicks out. Iyo Sky had her match defending the WWE Women's Championship against Bayley at WrestleMania after Damage Control talked all the smack about Bayley. And then Bayley chose Iyo Sky as the champion she wanted to challenge at WrestleMania, and it came to bite Iyo Sky in the back. As you can see, Iyo Sky came tonight without a WWE Women's Championship, and that's because for a month now, Iyo Sky has been without the championship after Bayley fulfilled her destiny. And Bayley is the most confident we've ever seen. But right now, these two are looking to become the most confident they've ever been as they look to advance in the Queen of the Ring tournament and hoping to become the Queen of the Ring. Will it be Natalya? Will it be Iyo Sky? Iyo Sky goes after Natalya in the corner. Natalya sends Iyo Sky out to the ring apron. Iyo Sky forearm to Natalya. Slides under Iyo Sky. Iyo Sky kicking to the chest of Natalya. And springboard, but Natalya gets out of harm's way. And Iyo landed, interestingly, oh my, Iyo sent face first and the LED ring apron. Oh, now spine connects. Look at the power of Natalya. And Natalya sends Iyo Sky back in the ring, goes to the cover. Will this be it? Hook the leg, and it's not enough. Iyo Sky is still in this. Waist control, Iyo Sky. Standing switch on Natalya. Natalya hip attack. Perhaps looking for a German suplex. Iyo Sky rolls through. That was a brilliant strategy. Sending Natalya throat first into the ropes. And just like that, Iyo Sky's in control. Iyo Sky, springboard, shotgun missile, drop kick. 1, 2. Oh, and Natalya kicks out. This matchup continues. All right, we are back live on Monday Night Raw. It is Natalya and Io Sky in the women's tournament first round for the Queen of the Ring. It is the first of the women's matches for the first round of the Queen of the Ring tournament. And what a scoop slam. 1, 2. And Io Sky kicks out of 2. This one continues. Let's take a look at this again. Let's get a good replay on this one. That power scoop slam. And now Io Sky heads up to the top. What in the world does Io Sky have in mind? And now Natalya with a clubbing blow to Sky. Huge rights to the former women's champion. Natalya also a multi-time former women's champion. A veteran of the ring. What a superplex! And the cover, this could be it. Hook the leg. Oh, what a kick out at 2. What a superplex by Natalya. We got to get the replay on this one. And slow motion. Picture perfect. What goes up must come down. For Natalya, gravity is a beautiful thing as she takes down Io Sky. But it was not enough to keep down Sky for the 3. This is a women's tournament first round bout between Natalya and Io Sky. Io Sky, look at this. Look at this. Submission. Look at this crossface. Center of the ring. Nowhere to go. Natalya may have to tap out. That's how dangerous Io Sky is. Never count out Io Sky because she can pull something out of nowhere. And just like that, Io Sky has been able to turn things around with this crossface. But Natalya gets back up to her feet. Elbow to the midsection. Working a break free. Natalya, the power showing. Pop up, rolls through. Stomp to the chest of Natalya. And Io Sky picking up the pace. Drop kick to the face of Natalya. Heads to the cover. Hooks the leg. Hook of the leg and a kick out at 2. And you can hear the frustration in Io Sky. If you're Io Sky, you need to stay focused. This is a big match for Io Sky. What is Io Sky thinking? She's got the arms hooked. But Natalya had a reverse sunset flip by Sky. Had the cover too. Natalya. Let's counter again. Sweeps the legs. Io Sky rolls through. Jackknife. Oh. But Natalya. Sit out. Power bomb. Cover. Oh, for the win, but not quite this close, but not yet. Almost putting Io Sky away. And you can see Dakota and Kairi saying very stressed as they watch on. Sit down power bomb was not enough. Io Sky able to kick out. And Natalya maintaining her control as she props Sky up. Rolls through. Sky rolls through. Sky rolls through. And it went first time to the chest again. Natalya got out of harm's way. Scattered it this time. Oh, got the bottom rope. There's Dakota Kai on the ring apron. And Natalya looking for a sharpshooter. This one. But oh, look at that counter from Sky, which sends Natalya back of the head first and to the bottom turnbuckle. Io Sky has Natalya right where she wants her. Double knees in the corner. And now setting Natalya up. She's saying it's done. Over the moonsault connects. This one's it. Cooks the leg cover. Io Sky advances in the Queen of the Ring tournament. Damage control. And Damage Control making a great first impression as official members of the Red Brand Monday Night Raw. Let's take a look at this over the moonsault one more time in slow motion. Picture perfect textbook over the moonsault. Hook the leg tight and leaves Monday Night Raw with the victory and advances into the Queen of the Ring tournament. Asuka's hurt, so Dakota Kai will be taking her spot, and she will challenge Lyra Valkyria. Asuka injured in the match against Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair for the tag team championships. Congratulations to Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair on becoming the new WWE Women's Tag Team Champions this past Saturday in Lyon, France. We're going to take a look at the Mad Dragon, Ilya Dragunov. Hello, Tight Spot. Welcome in. Well, I welcome on in with them pulling 2 matches for the King of the Ring and Queen of the Ring. I think they still care about this tournament. I mean, they're featuring it on Monday Night Raw like this. The tournament's pretty stacked. I mean, the tournament's definitely not what it used to be. I'll say that. It definitely isn't what it used to be, but what I will say is this tournament is pretty darn stacked. Like, we have some great potential with Ilya Dragunov, who we can see on the screen right now, and Gunther rematch. Like, in the that was the finals. Chef's kiss. And speaking of the Mad Dragon, here he is. We're going to have one hell of a match between Ilya Dragunov and Ricochet. Oh, yeah, this is definitely getting posted if I can get this right. Triple H calling Ilya Dragunov an enigma, and we've truly seen what Ilya Dragunov is capable of. Ilya Dragunov is the man who ended the historic reign of Gunther when he was the now defunct NXT UK champion for nearly 1,000 days. And now here's the Monday Night Raw highlight reel of the night. The human highlight reel is here. And Ricochet, the inaugural WWE Speed Champion. First round matchup, a big first round matchup. These two are incredible talents in their own rights. 2 different styles. Ilya Dragunov, a very heavy-hitting style, and Ricochet, a high flyer like no other. And we're going to take a look at this. Triple H congratulating Ricochet on becoming the inaugural WWE Speed Champion. Somebody that Triple H said defines speed. Because Ricochet is so quick, there's a reason he's the human highlight reel. And Ilya Dragunov is going to find that out tonight. All right, the bell is rung. This match is underway. And Dragunov in control. Ricochet gets sent to the ropes. Ducks under. And look at the quickness of Ricochet. He really does define speed, that's for sure. Went for a kick. Ricochet ducked under, but gets caught with a chop by Dragunov, who stops the speed of Ricochet just like that. What another chop to Ricochet. And just like that, Ilya Dragunov has slowed the pace down to a pace of his liking. Now back elbows. What a chop. And an enziguri from Dragunov. And now Ricochet going to pick up the pace. What a running kick. A flying knee to Dragunov. First round tournament bout continues. All right, and we are back live on Monday Night Raw. Ricochet with a chop to Dragunov. Dragunov sent into the corner. Ricochet going after Dragunov. Oh, Enziguri. Ricochet is fired up. Springboard. And a clothesline from above. Dropping down, and Ricochet going into that highlight reel gear. Standing shooting star press cover. Hooks the leg. Only enough for a 2 count. Dragunov kicks out. Let's take a look at the springboard. And exploding off the top with that huge clothesline. Right on the money, too. One for the cover after that standing shooting star press, but not enough. One for a roundhouse kick. Dragunov with a jumping kick. And now a German suplex to Ricochet and holds on. And Ricochet trying to fight out of it. But Dragunov, much too powerful, holds on again. Holds on to the midsection after a second German suplex. Ricochet still trying to break free. Can he do it? Trying to break the fingers, trying to break that lock. And he does. Ricochet, you can hear, pushing through. Back elbow. Handspring. Back elbow gets caught with a third German suplex, but lands on his feet. Finds a moment to gather himself, but sidestep, sends Ilya to the ring apron. Big kick, sends Ilya to the outside onto the floor. And the human highlight reel is reeling. And now, look at this. And a moonsault, but Dragunov got out of harm's way. And a German suplex lands. Ricochet lands on his face on the outside on the floor. And Ilya Dragunov is fired up. The Mad Dragon is perhaps closing in. Dragunov up on the top. What is the Mad Dragon thinking? Oh, thanks for coming. What a kick. 1, 2. Oh! A kick out at 2.5. Let's take a look at this German suplex out on the floor again, where Ricochet landed on his face. The way his face head bounced off the floor was crazy. And now Ilya looking to end this thing once and for all as he heads up to the top. Gonna climb up to the top. He's gone big. Go big or go home, because it is a big opportunity to become the King of the Ring, to advance to the second round of the King of the Ring tournament. Ricochet meets Dragunov up at the top, but Dragunov with these headbutts, trying to create some separation, but Ricochet just gets dumped onto the ring apron. And Dragunov has something very dangerous in mind. But Ricochet gonna counter. What in the world are they doing? Hurricane Rana off the top. But Dragunov brilliantly rolls to the outside on the floor. And now Ricochet gonna fly. Suicide dive. And Dragunov somehow still on his feet. Ricochet looks for another one. And another suicide dive. Dragunov still on his feet somehow, some way. That just shows just how tough the Mad Dragon Ilya Dragunov is. A 3-piece and a combo. Gonna fly up and over. Taking out Dragunov on the outside on the floor. Both men are down. First round match. Who's gonna get back up and take control? All right, and ladies and gentlemen, we are back live on Monday Night Raw. It is the men's tournament first round of the King of the Ring tournament. Ricochet versus Ilya Dragunov. Ilya Dragunov has Ricochet up on his shoulders. Perhaps thinking a Death Valley driver, but Ricochet sends Dragunov face first into the top turnbuckle. Dragunov reaches over, back elbows at the back of the head of Ricochet. Ricochet breaks free, spins through. Constantine special just for Ricochet too. Oh, not quite. Constantine special was not enough to keep Ricochet down for the 3. And you can hear the battle cry of Ilya Dragunov. What a display of athleticism from these two throughout this match as Ilya Dragunov looks to put this one away. Oh, what a senton. Cover. 1, 2. Oh, and Ricochet kicks out again. Where in the world is Ricochet finding this? Let's take a look at the senton off the top, connecting right on the midsection. As you can see the wind get knocked out of the human highlight reel. And now this is where Ilya Dragunov starts to pick up the heat. The former NXT champion Ilya Dragunov bringing the fight to Ricochet here on Monday Night Raw. An impressive performance from the Mad Dragon. Oh, what a super kick out of nowhere. Boom, and lands on the back of Ricochet. Ricochet has Dragunov up on his shoulders, but Dragunov with his elbows fights back. Big boot. Back kick. These two tit for tat. Now Ricochet has Dragunov up on his shoulders. Death Valley driver from Ricochet. And a springboard moonsault connects. Cover to advance in the tournament. 2. Oh, and Dragunov kicks out at 2.5. What a bout we are witnessing here tonight on Monday Night Raw. This is a premium live event level match. Both these men leaving it all in the ring because it's all about the opportunity to become the King of the Ring. Look what it did for Stone Cold Steve Austin. Jump-started his career with Austin 3:16 being born. It kick-started the game Triple H's career. And now Ricochet looks to jump-start his career as he jumps off the top. But Dragunov moved out of the way, and then a huge knee. And, oh, what a knee. And Dragunov could be closing in on a huge victory. Picks up Ricochet. Ricochet lands on his feet. Back fist, nope. And a poison Rana. Turning Dragunov inside out, spiking him on his head. And springboard moonsault. What a right. Counter from Dragunov. Power bomb. Boom! H-bomb! And Dragunov looking for the final blow. Looking for a torpedo. Moscow but intercepted with double knees. 2. Oh! Thought that one was it. Perhaps look at the... Ilya Dragunov was thinking torpedo Moscow, but Ricochet countered with the double knees. Now Ricochet heads up to the top. But what a slap from Dragunov, who meets him there at the top. And now Dragunov heads up to the top. And now high risk, high reward. And a superplex lands on his feet. The Mad Dragon gathering himself as he measures up one more time. This time, he's saying this one's going to be it. And a huge H-bomb. 1, 2, 3. And Ilya Dragunov advances into the second round of the King of the Ring tournament. What a match. Ilya Dragunov and Ricochet put on one hell of a performance on Monday Night Raw. But in the end, let's take a look at this one more time. Double knees Ricochet, great counter as Ilya Dragunov was looking for the torpedo Moscow. Then a superplex from Ilya Dragunov, but lands on his feet, rolls to land on his feet, and then a super H-bomb. Full speed ahead, nailed Ricochet, went for the cover to pick up the victory and advance to the second round of the King of the Ring tournament. And now Dragunov has a date with main event Jey Uso in the second round of the King of the Ring tournament. And Ricochet saying this isn't the last one. You can see a little bit of blood from Dragunov. That's just how much Ilya Dragunov loves to fight. He brings it everything he's got. And now Ilya Dragunov is one step closer to becoming King of the Ring. Speaking of King of the Ring, take it back to Jackie Redmond with Sheamus. Sheamus, in fact, Sheamus is a former King of the Ring winner. Sheamus has been king before, so he knows what it's like to be King of the Ring, to have his career propelled, which we'll get more into later on when we get to the match between Sheamus and Gunther. WWE Speed, Wednesdays, 12 p.m. Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific, exclusively on X. All right, commercial break. We're back live. It is Monday Night Raw, June 14th and June 15th, Glasgow, Scotland, for Friday Night SmackDown, and Clash at the Castle returns. After nearly 2 years, Clash at the Castle returns. Meanwhile, Zoe Stark is in the ring as she awaits Ivy Nile as the first round matches continue. And here comes Ivy Nile. Earlier tonight, we saw Io Sky advance into the second round of the Queen of the Ring tournament as she defeated the Queen of Hearts, Natalya. And here comes Ivy Nile. Ivy Nile's and Zoe Stark to be one heck of a heavy-hitting match. And these two women going to give it everything they got. Some of the heaviest hitters in the women's division, not just on Monday Night Raw, but in WWE. Here we go. The bell has rung. This bout is underway. It could be a huge career-defining moment for either one of these women who have yet to win a singles championship in WWE. Or a championship in WWE, for that matter. Jumps up and over. Zoe landed hard, trying to jump up and over, but Ivy Nile has Zoe up on her shoulders, breaks free. What a lariat. And just like that, Zoe Stark takes control. Zoe Stark has Ivy Nile. Ivy Nile fighting back in the form now. These two trading forms. Side headlock from Nile. Shoulder tackle. Ivy Nile like a bulldog. Has bulldog strength, that bulldog mentality. And now we're seeing the quickness of Ivy Nile. Oh, look at this. Sleeper, great counter from Zoe Stark. And perhaps thinking a suplex. Ivy Nile, look at the raw power and strength of Ivy Nile. Ivy Nile, that standing vertical suplex, all the blood rushing to the head of Zoe Stark. Look how long Ivy Nile is holding up Zoe Stark. What goes up must come down. Thank you, Law of Gravity. The pit bull fired up. And Enziguri. And oh, great counter from Stark. Stark sending Ivy Nile throat first into that top rope. That's going to knock the wind out of Ivy Nile, block and do some damage to the airway, making it harder and making it hurt to breathe as this match continues. Springboard missile drop kick from Zoe Stark, goes for the cover, hooks the legs. Hooked both legs to guarantee that she would advance to make it even closer, but it was not enough to pick up the victory. Let's take a look at this missile drop kick in slow motion once again. And Zoe Stark now in control as she props up Ivy Nile up on the top turnbuckle. What a clubbing blow to the back of Ivy Nile. Zoe Stark clubbing blows to the back. And what in the world is going on at the top? This is dangerous. This is not where you want to be. Trying to fight back. Ivy Nile holding on for dear life, and now she fights back. And Ivy Nile, what is she thinking? And, oh, gonna fly! Bulldog from the top. Crash and burn. A near fall in the first round of the Queen of the Ring tournament. Bringing up, pulling out all the stops. Ivy Nile really showing how badly she wants to advance in this tournament to make a name for herself. This is where stars are born. One for a spinning kick. Back kick kind of catches Zoey Stark lightly. She didn't get all of that one, though. Zoey Stark got all of that super kick. That is for sure and for certain. Sliding knee from Zoey Stark. Goes to the cover. Hooks the leg. Could this be it? And it is not. As you can see the frustration. Zoey Stark screaming in frustration as Ivy Nile still in this. And now these clubbing forearms from Zoey Stark. Pound and ground on Ivy Nile. And stomp to the back of Ivy Nile. And Zoey Stark going to head up to the top. There seems to be a lot of high risk, high reward in this match. Big slaps to Zoey Stark. Making Stark pay. And looking for a superplex. This time Zoey Stark is the one to block it. Last time we saw this two up the top, it didn't end well for Stark with a bulldog. But this time things might not end well. Once again, as Ivy Nile counters, now looking for a superplex, and now steps through. Zoey Stark turns things around, sweeps the leg, and Ivy Nile face from that top turnbuckle. Half Nelson slam, and turning Ivy Nile inside out, and saying it's over with a Z360. Thank you for coming, Ivy Nile. That's it. 1, 2, and 3. Zoey Stark advances. Zoey Stark advances. Great performance from these two women, but in the end, Zoey Stark showed that she wanted it more, and Zoey Stark will either face Dakota Kai or Lyra Valkyria. Congratulations to Zoey Stark, who advances into the second round of the Queen of the Ring tournament. Congratulations to Zoey Stark. I can only imagine what Pierce is going to have to tell Braun Breaker. I don't know what is going on in the mind, but here comes Chad Gable. Chad Gable believes Bronson Reed cost me an Intercontinental Championship weeks ago. And now Big Bronson Reed and Chad Gable are going to collide 1-on-1 as Big Bronson Reed and the new Chad Gable collide. And the epic rivalry is going to be first round action. Gunther versus Sheamus in the main event tonight. What a heavy hitting bout that's going to be on Monday Night Raw. Dominic seems to be bringing just anybody in. Anybody who seems to be straight away from their group. You know, Chad Gable is an Olympic athlete, but big Bronson Reed is twice the size. What I will say, Sami Zayn last Monday nearly beat big Bronson Reed, but then a German suplex from Chad Gable. Let's take a look at the attack. The continuous attack from Chad Gable has not ended. Chad Gable has been ticked off since losing his big opportunity against Sami Zayn in that Intercontinental Championship match. Then big Bronson Reed with a Death Valley driver. And then big Bronson Reed would hold that Intercontinental Championship high and proud, saying that Chad Gable cost big Bronson Reed the Intercontinental Championship. And here we go. The bell has rung. This match is underway. Thunder is chopped. Thunder is chopped to Chad Gable. These two trading blows back and forth. Chad Gable, it's going to need to use quickness to his advantage here. Chad Gable, an Olympic athlete. Don't really like his chances all that much against the guy size of, oh, what a Death Valley driver. Could be over right now. Hooks the leg. And a kick out by Gable. And Death Valley driver down. Senton. Gable gets out of harm's way. If Gable wants to win this, he is going to have to use every bit of quickness he has. Look at this. Look at the power. German suplex. 1, 2. Oh. I may have spoken too soon about Gable's chances. Gable has a fighting chance. That power of Gable can surprise you when you least expect it. Went for a headbutt, but Bronson Reed got out of harm's way. Seated Senton finally connects this time. This one could be over. In a matter of moments, it disconnects. Could be tsunami time, but here comes Gable to meet big Bronson Reed up at the top. Oh, my. Whoa, my. Both men down and out. Who's going to take control? Let's take a look at this again. Look at the impact of this. It was almost like an exploder suplex off the top. But here comes Sami Zayn. And this one's going to get thrown out. Zayn getting revenge for last week. Nobody's winning this one. Zayn now going after big Bronson Reed. The Intercontinental Champion Sami Zayn unloading on Bronson Reed. Stomping away. Clothesline sends Bronson Reed over the top to the outside. But here comes Gable looking for Chaos Theory. Breaks free, but no, he doesn't. And connects. This is becoming a familiar scene. All the times we've seen Chad Gable take out Sami Zayn over the last few weeks. Sami Zayn counters, exploder suplex into the corner. And Sami Zayn has Gable exactly where he wants him. But here comes Bronson Reed with a thunderous Uranagi as he slams Zayn in the canvas. And now one for Chad Gable as he turns his attention to the Olympic wrestler, the Olympic athlete. And big Bronson Reed stands tall. I can imagine that things are not over between these three. Bronson Reed and Chad Gable are still in the pursuit of the Intercontinental Heavyweight Championship. But they have to defeat Sami Zayn. But it seems with all three men stepping on each other's toes, it seems Sami Zayn might stay Intercontinental Champion for quite some time. Earlier, Braun Breaker now having to deal with big Bronson Reed. General Manager Adam Pearce is busy tonight. King and Queen of the Ring tournament continues. And former NXT Women's Champion going to be featured in Lyra Valkyria. After Raw had selected her in the draft. Lyra and Dakota later tonight, but the man, Becky Lynch, the Women's World Champion, is coming up next on Monday Night Raw. We are live in Hartford, and tickets for SummerSlam in Cleveland go on sale this Thursday. Use exclusive code SUMMER24 to access pre-sale tickets starting tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern, which will be live Saturday, August 3rd for the Cleveland Browns Stadium, streaming on Peacock. Here's the ring general, Gunther. Becky Lynch, a 7-time world champion, winning the first women's WrestleMania main event back at WrestleMania 35, taking place from MetLife Stadium, where she defeated Ronda Rousey and Charlotte Flair, leaving as the SmackDown and Raw Women's Championships champion. Both titles now defunct and are the Women's World and WWE Women's Championships, respectively. And not just a world champion, she is a New York Times bestseller, which you can get her book today wherever you buy your books. Oh, and here comes Liv Morgan, who's on her revenge tour to become the women's champion, the world champion. Wow, what a shot. And Liv getting in the harm's way. She rolls the outside. She realized she didn't need to be a part of that at all. And Liv saying it is not my problem. Becky is now left alone to fight all the 3 out of 4 members of Damage Control. Asuka is injured. Oh, but here comes Lyra Valkyria to the rescue. Lyra Valkyria has a match with Dakota Kai. And now Lyra Valkyria going after Damage Control to help save the day. Former NXT Women's Champion. These two have the utmost respect for each other, Becky Lynch and Lyra Valkyria. Lyra Valkyria and Dakota Kai is coming up next on Monday Night Raw. We're back live on Monday Night Raw. Let's head back to locker room area for Jackie with our own Jackie Redmond. Well, we'll see if it gets made official. But right now, we have singles action as the King and Queen of the Ring tournament's first round matches continue. Dakota Kai and Lyra Valkyria. This is a big showing for Lyra Valkyria. First match being a member of the Red Brand. And Valkyria versus Kai, women's tournament first round. This spot was originally supposed to be for Asuka against Lyra Valkyria, but Asuka was injured in the tag match this past Saturday at Backlash. Side headlock. Has control of Kai. Breaks free. Ducks under. Side headlock takeover. And going after the arm of Kai. Cravat turns it into a side headlock. And you can see the passion, the energy, how much Lyra Valkyria lives for this, that Becky Lynch was talking about during her sit-down interview with Michael Cole in the ring, her in-ring interview. And Step Up and Zagiri, thunderous, nails Dakota Kai. Trapped Northern Light suplex cover. Great bridge from Lyra Valkyria. And Valkyria going to make sure Damage Control does not have another spot in this tournament. Perhaps looking for a fisherman suplex. Setting up Dakota Kai. Rolls through, Kai rolls through. Cover 1, 2. And Valkyria kicks out at 2. Valkyria gets sent face first into the top turnbuckle. Dakota Kai has taken over Damage Control after Bayley was kicked out months ago. And it didn't seem to turn out well for Damage Control because Bayley is now the women's champion and Damage Control has no championships now that Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair are the new WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. What a pump kick to Valkyria on the side of the face. Dakota Kai is in control on Monday Night Raw. We are back live. It is Monday Night Raw. It is Dakota Kai and Lyra Valkyria. Clothesline takes down Kai. Again. Kicks. Look at these kicks. Spinning kick to Dakota Kai. Kai rolling out of harm's way. But maybe not, because Lyra Valkyria is about to beat her on the outside as she looks to fly. Down goes Kai with that kick through the middle rope. And heads up to the top. High cross body. And Valkyria rolls through, looking for that fisherman suplex, goes to the cover, hooks the leg. Only enough for a 2 count. 2 count. Lyra Valkyria is in control, looking to pick up a huge victory since becoming an official member of the Raw brand, coming up from NXT. A very emotional night for her during the draft when she found out that she was being drafted to Monday Night Raw. Dakota saying that she's a genius. Boom, what a stomp to the back. That's it. Hooks the leg. 2. Oh, and Valkyria kicks out at 2.5. How in the world did Lyra kick out? 1 for the cover, and it was not enough to keep Valkyria down. The Let's Go Lyra chants are picking up here on Monday Night Raw. Dakota Kai, 1 for a pump kick in the corner. Roll up, cover. 1, 2. Kicks out at 2. Picking up some steam with a forearm in the corner. And again, Lyra Valkyria building up some momentum, but gets caught with a big boot this time. 1, 2, and a kick out again. As both these women giving it everything they've got, but we're about to find out who wants it more. Tit for tat, blow for blow, these two counters for counters. And now odds are up, but nope. Got caught. 1 for a spinning kick. Back heel kick. And now Oz. What in the world is this? Boom. 1, 2, 3. And the Night Wish will put Dakota Kai away. Lyra Valkyria picks up a major victory on Monday Night Raw. And now it is official. In the second round of the Queen of the Ring, it'll be Lyra Valkyria and Zoe Stark on the Raw side of things are starting to shape up. One more first round matchup for the women, one more first round matchup for the men. That will take place this weekend at a WWE live event. Kofi Kingston and Rey Mysterio still to come for the men's side. That will take place, but we have a huge main event. Cleveland Cavaliers playoff game yesterday, all vibing and yeeting, and the Fireflies were out. Cleveland's rhythm wasn't as great as the WWE crowd, but nonetheless, the Fireflies were out. The Yeeters were in Cleveland. And next Monday, in the quarterfinals of the men's tournament, Jey Uso and Ilya Dragunov. What about that's going to be? And then Gunther or Sheamus versus Kingston or Rey Mysterio will take place in the quarterfinals. And then coming up next Monday, we just saw Lyra Valkyria pick up the victory against Dakota Kai. She will take on Zoe Stark in the quarterfinals. And Io Sky will take on either Shayna Baszler or Zelina Vega, whoever wins this weekend at the WWE live event. We still have one more first round matchup tonight. It is main event time. It is the Celtic Warrior Sheamus and the Ring General Gunther. And to close out the trilogy, Gunther, the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion of all time at 666 days. But Sheamus is a former King of the Ring winner, a former WWE Champion, World Heavyweight Champion. Sheamus has been to the top of the mountain and wants to prove he still has it and he can take out Gunther. And that's coming up next. Live, it is Monday Night Raw. And what an incredible weekend we had in Lyon, France. Belair and Cargill, new women's tag team champions, and a new member of the Bloodline arrives at a red hot crowd in Tonga Loa, the brother of Tama Tonga. Damian Priest retained. Bayley also retained her WWE Women's Championship against Naomi and Tiffany Stratton. And then the American Nightmare in front of one of the most electric crowds of all time at a wrestling event. The American Nightmare defeated the phenomenal AJ Styles in a match that was personal and a must-win for him. Cody Rhodes now has won the championship and finished his story and retained successfully on his first defense. Congratulations to the American Nightmare and all the other champions that retained, and the new women's tag team champions this past weekend in Lyon, France. But it is main event time here on Monday Night Raw as the ring general, the former longest reigning Intercontinental Champion of all time, the former Intercontinental Champion, the ring general Gunther, has arrived with Ludwig Kaiser. Longest reigning Intercontinental Champion of all time. You can't take that away from him. 666 days. The number of the devil. And will we see those devilish, demonic ways of Gunther in this match? The heavy-hitting style. And next Monday Night Raw will take place from Greenville, South Carolina. And this is the trilogy. Sheamus and Gunther with no Intercontinental Championship this time. It is Fight Night here on Monday Night Raw. Sheamus, a Hall of Fame resume. Sheamus, without a doubt, a future WWE Hall of Famer. There's no doubt about that. Sheamus, a former King of the Ring winner. Back in... Sheamus looking for a repeat of the King of the Ring. Will he be able to do it again? All right, the bell is rung. This match is underway. It is Sheamus and Gunther who will advance into the second round of the King of the Ring tournament. You know, Sheamus said he wanted to knock him while he's down. Sheamus said this time there's no Intercontinental Championship. Gunther is now a man without his prized possession, and now this is where Sheamus chooses to strike and hopefully end the trilogy with a victory, with at least one victory over the ring general Gunther. And they lock up, break free, and we're right back down. These two eyeing each other, center of the ring, circling the center of the ring. Gonna lock up, collar and elbow. Gunther sends Sheamus into the corner. And the referee forcing a rope break, but a thunderous chop to Sheamus, and Sheamus comes back with a right. And now this is where the heavy hitting begins. These two love to fight. And now Sheamus picks up Gunther. Backdrop suplex. Great counter. Huge uppercut. And a thunderous chop. Going tit for tat. With a right from Sheamus and a chop from Gunther. These two go back and forth. Gunther side headlock to Sheamus. Last two times these two went at it, it was for the Intercontinental Championship. First, it was back at Clash at the Castle in 2022, where these two had one of the best matches we've ever seen in WWE. A heavy-hitting match for sure. And now Gunther looking to mock Sheamus with a 10 beat to the bottom. But instead he's doing chops. But Sheamus blocks Gunther. Sheamus says, not today. What a right. And then Gunther with a form of his own. These two going back and forth. Now Sheamus going back and forth. Sheamus looking for the 10 beats of Byron. But back elbows from Gunther. Sheamus on the ring apron in a very precarious situation. And a lariat. Sheamus spine connects with the ring apron. Not a clean fall for the Celtic Warrior. The Celtic Warrior has truly been through it in his illustrious WWE career, his Hall of Fame career. Sheamus, big back body drop. Gunther connects spine first on the ring apron. Sheamus with a clubbing blow to Gunther off the ring apron. And Sheamus is in control on Monday Night Raw. All right, we are back live on Monday Night Raw. Sheamus and Gunther, King of the Ring, first round tournament bout. Oh, what a chop to the back of the neck of Sheamus, dropping him. Twisting the neck of Sheamus, and now this is where Gunther becomes so dangerous as he focuses attention to the neck of Sheamus, driving the arm, the elbows to the neck. And now the kick to the back of the neck. Look at that chop to the back of the neck one more time. Absolutely devastating. Gunther is so brutal when it comes to the square circle, but so is Sheamus. Sheamus loves to fight. He loves this. Sheamus lives for this. Sheamus will fight. He will find his way, but Gunther with a cravat locked in on Sheamus, blocking off the airway of the Celtic Warrior. On the repaired neck of Sheamus, this is smart by the ring general Gunther. There's a reason the ring general, he knows everything about his opponent. He knows the weak points of his opponents, and that's why Gunther was the Intercontinental Champion for 666 days, making him the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion, the longest Intercontinental Champion of all time. Oh my, look at the handprint, the welt on the back of Sheamus. You can see them all. You can see that's a 5-star right to the back of Sheamus. And now Sheamus trying to get back up to his feet. Gunther has this cravat locked in. Sheamus trying to fight back. What a chop. Sheamus has done this once in his career by becoming the king of the ring in the past. Sheamus looks to do it again, but another chop, and Sheamus is getting fired up with every chop. Here comes the Celtic Warrior. He loves to fight, and it is fight night. As we've seen, you can see all the welts on Sheamus. And a Celtic Irish curse backbreaker. And was thinking a power slam. Gunther with a clubbing blow to the back of the head of Sheamus. What a lariat to Sheamus. This could be it. Goes for the cover, hooks the leg, and it's not enough. Sheamus gets the shoulder up at 2. Gunther thought he had it, but it wasn't enough to keep Sheamus down for the 3. But this might, if this power bomb connects, this one could be over, but Sheamus blocks it. Sheamus. Oh, here comes a little bit of white noise for Gunther. Hooks the leg for the win, and it's not enough. Gunther kicks out at 2.5. This is why you can't waste time when you're against an in-ring veteran like Sheamus, who is a former WWE champion, former world champion. Sheamus is a multi-time champion, Intercontinental champion, United States champion. Actually, Sheamus, that is the only title Sheamus hasn't won. I have misspoke. Sheamus has won everything but the Intercontinental Championship, and Sheamus wanted to beat Gunther, but for the Intercontinental Championship, but now Sheamus looks to beat Gunther to advance into the tournament, the King of the Ring, and Gunther kicks out at 2. Sheamus thought he had it right then and there, but Gunther kicks out and fights through. Now Sheamus is eyeing Gunther. Sheamus has Gunther right where he wants him on the ring apron. And we saw Gunther with the 10 beats of the bottom, but they were chops. This time, Sheamus with the 10 beats of the bottom. There's 2. "17 beats of the bottom." Sheamus bringing more than 10 tonight. And that's what you got to do because the stakes are high, and Sheamus knows just how powerful of a competitor the ring general Gunther is and has to pull out all the stops. He looks for the bro kick, calling it, but Gunther sidesteps, looking for a German suplex. Sheamus blocks it, back elbow. And Sheamus with a bro kick, but connects on the top rope. Sheamus caught up on the top. Ludwig Kaiser goes after the knee of Sheamus, and now a chop to the back, and that is Sheamus again. And now Gunther going after the leg of Sheamus. Brilliant strategy. The ref. Kaiser kicks the leg of Sheamus, and the ref didn't see any of it because the ref was checking on Gunther and keeping him separated while there was a rope break. See you, Ludwig Kaiser. You are out of here. The ref may not have seen it, but he heard the kick. And now, thank you for coming, Ludwig Kaiser, but you are out of here. But Gunther gives the nod. The damage has already been done to Sheamus's knee. Welcome back to Monday Night Raw. It is the ring general Gunther and Sheamus. This has gotten as physical as it gets here in the XL Center in Hartford, Connecticut. Ludwig Kaiser attacking the knee, and now Gunther nodded off to Kaiser when Kaiser got thrown out by the referee. The referee didn't see it, but he heard it and realized he needed to throw out Kaiser. And during commercial break, Gunther drove Sheamus's knee right into the ring post, and now Gunther with his knee bar has it locked in, but Sheamus kicking Gunther, trying to break free. Can he do it? And he does. Sheamus creates the much-needed separation. And Sheamus dealing with that knee, and Gunther kicks Sheamus right back down to the mat. And now Gunther just ripping the knee pad. And now driving his knee into the knee of Sheamus. This is just how dangerous the ring general is. This is the knee Sheamus uses. This is the leg Sheamus uses for the bro kick. This is going to take that bro kick out of play. The ring general. Gonna power bomb Sheamus, but Sheamus blocks it again. Sheamus goes down to one knee to block it. Sheamus perhaps thinking another white noise. We saw white noise from Sheamus earlier, but the knee of Sheamus gives out. And now Gunther, oh my, just kicks the knee of Sheamus. What a devastating kick. Sheamus down to one knee, trying to hold himself back up. Gunther chop to the knee. And Gunther with a heavy lariat, but Sheamus fights back with a clubbing clothesline. What could have been the final blow? Sheamus still have some life left in him. But can he do it? A Celtic cross. But the knee of Sheamus is not there. A knee. Knee connects. 1, 2. And Gunther kicks out at 2.5. Knee right to the dome. Let's look at this one more time. Boom. Money right on the money. And it wasn't enough to keep down the ring general Gunther. But that was the bad knee of Sheamus. How much does Sheamus have left? Sheamus holding on the knees, trying to pull himself up. You can see the welts on his chest. We saw the welts on his back earlier. Sheamus trying to will himself back up. Can he do it? But the knee gives out. And we've seen this before. And a power bomb. This one's going to do it. Stacks up Sheamus. 1, 2. Oh! But Sheamus kicks out and Gunther turns it into a single leg crab set of the ring. The bad knee of Sheamus. Sheamus tries to pull himself to the bottom rope, and he does. What a bout between these two heavy hitters. Oh, and stomps on the back of the knee. The injured leg of Sheamus. And now Gunther looks to head up to the top. High risk, high reward. But Gunther's shaking off some cobwebs. You can see the exhaustion and trying to fight through. This has been a heavy-hitting battle, and you can see the wear and tear. At least Gunther's exhausted. Sheamus, you can see the welts on his back and on his chest. Sheamus makes it back to his feet now, meeting Gunther up at the top. It seems, oh, Sheamus going to get a little bit of an assist. Looking for a Celtic cross. Can he do it? And it connects. Sheamus, can he capitalize the Celtic cross? 1, 2. Oh, but Gunther kicks out. That may have been Sheamus's last gasp effort. Sheamus's last hope in beating the ring general Gunther, and it wasn't enough. Now what? Sheamus's knee is pretty much out of play on that brogue kick. And he had to use the top rope for leverage on that Celtic cross. Kick to the knee. Gunther, German suplex to Sheamus. Sheamus saying, come on. I don't even know where Sheamus is finding. What a knee. This one could be over. Bro kick. He caught him, but he can't capitalize. Sheamus collapsed. Can he do it? As he scratches and claws. And now dragging himself to the cover. For the win. What a win this would be. 1, 2. Oh, but Gunther kicks out again. And Sheamus, the knee, costing him. Sheamus somehow got... Oh, look at this from Gunther. Gunther turns Sheamus around, and Gunther has the half crab. Full force applied. Sheamus's knee. I don't know where Sheamus is going to... Sheamus is not going to be able to make it. Sheamus tries to make it the bottom rope. Gunther pulling Sheamus back into the center of the ring. This has got to be it. Sits down on the spine of Sheamus. Sheamus is in no man's land. But Sheamus loves to fight. Sheamus is pushing through with everything he has left. What do these two men have left? And Sheamus with no choice but to tap out. Gunther advances into the quarterfinals of the King of the Ring tournament. But a valiant effort from Sheamus nonetheless. All right. Right, everybody. What an episode of Monday Night Raw. Thank you all for tuning in tonight. Got a few good match recordings tonight that will go out. I don't know when. I already have videos recorded. I recorded a few videos today, so I don't know. All right. What I will say is I have Dragunov versus Ricochet, Gunther versus Sheamus, and I have Io Sky and who'd she go against? And Natalia. I can tell you, I know Dragunov and Ricochet and Gunther versus Sheamus will go out. I don't know when. One will probably go out next Monday. This was a solid episode of Monday Night Raw. This is when I can do this stuff. I feel like a rejuvenation coming back to streaming. I feel tonight felt pretty good. Let's see if we can keep the train going. I can't promise Wednesday, but I want to say maybe Wednesday. I mean, it's on my schedule is already on Twitch technically. I never went into vacation mode. So if I'm around on Wednesday, maybe we'll be back to AEW Dynamite. We'll see. There's some crazy things going on over there in the world of AEW. But I am looking to be back for SmackDown at least. I want to ease back into this again. I actually had one heck of a day. I didn't even know if I was going to have the energy to stream tonight. I literally recorded all day, recorded and edited all day. So I was surprised because usually it was one or the other. But now I'm starting to find my footing and really getting the hang of these things. I did TikToks today, trying to do something for MCW to a new form of content, a form of content you've already seen from me. It is the split form of content that you see from a lot of your favorite wrestling content creators, much like myself. And doing something like that for MCW. Yeah, so with that being said, I want to thank you all for tuning into today's stream on YouTube and Twitch. Seriously, thank you all for all the love and support. Over 3 hours live. There was I want to see if I can pull this up. I want to pull this up real quick. I need to pull this up now. Here, I need you guys to see something real quick. It was a hard day. There was a major loss for MCW. Somebody I got to know very well. Somebody I got to work with. Didn't get the chance to know very well, but I got the chance to work with him. And he was always just a light to be around. You know, I saw the news right before I streamed, but I still decided to stream anyways. And I just wanted to do this on stream right now. It's never tough. It's never easy, rather. It's always tough to do something like this. I want to put this right here. Yeah, right there in that corner right there. Dick Dynamo, Brandon Holman. You know, I never really got to know him. I actually didn't even know that was his real name, to be honest. I got to know him as Dick Dynamo, as Boom. That's just how we knew him as. But his family and his close friends knew him as Brandon or Dick Dynamo or Boom, whatever it may be. What a light in such a dark business. Truly. So creative, such an interesting character. Always had something up his sleeve, so unique. It was almost like a Joker character he was leaning into, like a Riddler, like a Joker. And, you know, I was fortunate enough to get to film some of his promos. I was fortunate he would pull me aside, you know, when there was nobody else around. I was there to help film some of his stuff. And it'd be interesting to get to see what his creative thinking was. He was so interesting to film. some of his content, some of his promos, to film his matches, to be up close and get to see them and see how he progressed in the ring. You know, I didn't even get to know him for a year, but what I will say is that he always had he had a great personality, and you will truly be missed. Boom. I will miss seeing you at MCW. You know, we always messed around. I'd be like, it's Dick Dynamo. You know, we'd always, you know, do our thing and whatever. He was great. I was just starting to get to know him. 25 years old. It's just, you know, if you need help, ask for it. If you need, check in on your friends. It is Mental Health Awareness Month. Please check in on your friends. If you aren't hearing from them, please check in on them. I'm fine is not okay. I'm fine, I'm okay is never means they're okay. If you or anyone you know needs help, you know, call 988. That is the new suicide hotline. Yeah. Sorry, I'm not good with these. I'm trying to stay there. Like, my brain is mentally staying there, and I wasn't prepared for this. I saw this before the show happened. I saw this right before the show, and my heart sank when I saw this, because I literally just feel like I just saw him a couple weeks ago at MCW at the school, at the RJ Meyer Arena, the training center. But yeah, I always had great interactions with him. He was always great to talk to. Always so fun. Always so energetic. Always had ideas. It's just tough, man. 25 years old. Only a few years older than me. 4 years older than me. He didn't even get the chance to me. He didn't make it to 26. He would have been 26. I don't know when his birthday is, though. Nobody should have to feel like they're alone, truly. I know what it's like to be there. I'm there right now mentally, and that's just the truth. But with this, it gives, you know, it sucks that it takes something like this to remind me just how precious time is in life, because you don't know until you've lost something, and you never and it comes in the least expected ways. It really does. And thank you for all the memories, Boom. I didn't get the chance to know you very well, but the memories I do have were always great. And fly high, brother. You will truly be missed. Rest in peace, Dick Dynamo. Rest in peace, Brandon Holman. Rest in peace, Boom. See you on the other side, brother. With that being said, thank you all for tuning into today's stream. Sorry to end that on such a dark note. I will see you all this Friday. for SmackDown. If I don't see you Wednesday, I'll see you Friday. Be on the lookout. New YouTube videos every single day. I'm trying new times, so I can't even promise when the time is. I've been trying 3 p.m. as of late, trying to do sometimes earlier. So we'll see what tomorrow's video is. I haven't even posted it yet. I have a few more videos to go out for the rest of the week. I have some TikToks that are going out. Anyways, with that being said, thank you all for tuning in to today's stream. Thank you all for all the love and support. Don't forget, follow me on all my socials on Instagram at Hype the Commentator, Twitch at Hype the Commentator, TikTok at Hype the Commentator, YouTube, all that good stuff. Thank you all for all the love and support, and I will see you all in the next one.